And hello, and welcome to the 6th Inktober art stream, everybody. I'm still over here at Rob's, hanging out with him and Mikella.
Yo!
Not quite sure where Rob is at the moment, but,
Rob is doing things.
yeah.
What things? I don't know.
Yep. He's just off doing stuff and things.
Stuff and things and things and stuff.
Yep.
That's all you need to know. What kinds of things is not important?
Yeah. So today we are going to continue with our John Constantine sketch that we've been working on. It's getting there. We're getting close to the end. So let's hope we can get there today.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So,
Don't have anywhere to go after this, so
nope.
we're not on any time constraints.
We are not, and I don't.
Ain't that beautiful?
Yeah, and I don't have to drive home as early tomorrow as I thought I was gonna. So that gives me a little more time. All right. All right. So I got Manga Studio up. So here we go. Sorry for the infinite screen. Do we have the chat up? Do we have the chat up?
Yes.
Yay! Okay. So I got Mikella monitoring the chat, so this should be fine. All right, we're working on our skeleton, who we've got.
Scary
Skeletons. I have that saved on my YouTube playlist somewhere. Anyway.
That skeleton is like, hey, Constantine. Hey, I got a secret for you. That's how I perceive him anyway.
Hey, Constantine, wanna buy some drugs?
I wasn't going that way.
Sorry!
It's just, hey, I have a secret that you may want to know about. John Constantine, because that is your name.
The frick color was I using? This is the worst part. Because I can't tell, and there's like a bunch of these that would work, and I'm not sure which friggin' one it was. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna fix it. You know how I'm gonna fix it? Link. And paint tool. Or, fill tool. First, I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna pick a proper friggin' palette this time. Oi.
Oy vey.
Oy vey, indeed. It's too dark, though. What the hell? What am I gonna do? You know what?
The problems of an artiste.
I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do.
They know what they're gonna do!
Yep.
Evildoers, beware.
Evildoers, beware what?
You know what you're gonna do.
Oh. Is it the same color? It's the same goddamn color. Alright, so I don't need to do that. So I'm just gonna grab my pen tool, and we're gonna go on down in here. And I'm gonna take this for the shadows. Let that go away for now. Swoop. Alright, here we go. It's shading time.
It's shading time. What shading time?
Whoa.
There is a song that goes like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's from the Broadway show You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
It is sung by Snoopy. I was going to say Scooby there for a second. I'm like, wait, wrong show.
Wrong animated dog.
Yeah, and he sings about how it's supper time.
Wait, we're not talking about Little Shop of Horrors?
No.
Yeah. Because doesn't Little Shop of Horrors have a It's Supper Time song?
Possibly? You'll have to ask Rob about that one, because he knows more about Little Shop of Horrors than I do.
What's going on about Little Shop of Horrors?
We were wondering about the songs and okay, because she mentioned You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown.
Right.
And with a song that's It's Supper Time, and I'm like, why does that remind me of Little Shop of Horrors?
Because it's the right genre,
Yeah?
but it is not in there.
Oh.
However, it has a very similar meter to Suddenly Seymour,
Hmm,
which is probably what's popping into your head.
probably.
Suddenly Seymour. Sorry, music nerd.
It's cool, I like it. He's singing along to it because when we were in high school, he was actually in a production of Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
He was Mr. Mushnick.
I am exploding bombs to make flowers.
What
How that works, I do not know.
the hell game are you playing?
It is a game called Gardenscape. It is basically a Candy Crush with a storyline.
Hmm? Well,
What did
Oh,
you
yes,
drip on
I
my
win.
keyboard?
I didn't mean to get on your keyboard. I was trying to avoid that.
What did you drip? What is this?
Pickle brine.
Ew.
Pickles!
All over my keyboard now. That's why I got the paper towel when I picked out my one. Great, now I want another pickle.
Dang it, I want a pickle too.
If you're gonna go get one, can you get me one? I probably shouldn't eat 2 in a day, but they're so good.
So delicious. Alright, I'm going to go get a pickle.
Get me one, please.
And get Red a pickle.
Yes! Because
Yeah.
clearly what this stream needs is more crunching sounds. Alright, so we're blocking in some shadows here on our spooky, scary skeleton. Doo-doo-doo. And yet, still probably not the creepiest thing I've ever drawn.
Nope.
Because you've seen the creepiest thing I've ever drawn, right?
I've seen many creepy things you've drawn.
Yeah. Remember when I used to do those comics about the nightmare chimera named Steve?
No. That I do not remember.
Those were fun. That was a while ago. I had these, like, this silly, stupid webcomic that was mildly creepy called The Adventures of Steve, the Nightmare Chimera. I drew him, like, I got really bored one day while at a... Yes, pickle!
I got 2 pickles. I got 2 pickles. I got 2 pickles. Hey, 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 hey.
at a campaign once with the other DM that I had for a while. And, so I just started, like, doodling while I was sitting there, waiting for stuff to happen. And what happened was I ended up doodling this thing that was, like, really weird looking. And I was like, I'm gonna call this Steve. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I named it after my uncle.
Maybe it's your brain telling you something about your uncle.
I like my uncle. I don't know what you're talking about. My Uncle Steve's a cool guy. He's a geeky nerd. Like me. Plus, he's like my only real, like, male role model in my family right now. I mean, that's older than me. Besides my Uncle Tim. On the other side of the family. Not that I don't like my Uncle Tim, because I do. My Uncle Tim's cool. It's just I don't see him as much. What?
So, I went over to Imgur to see what was going on.
Uh-huh.
They have a very cute thing saying nothing will stop a good big brother from being a good big brother.
Okay.
You have a little boy who has no arms, using his mouth and his stumps to put the pacifier in his baby brother's mouth.
Aww.
And the top comment is, "Quiet, you fool! They'll get your arms next."
That's awful!
Followed by, "That was adorably disarming."
God damn it!
Then immediately after, "We're all going to hell."
Yes, you are!
A lot of you.
But hey, at least it'll all be filled with cool people.
What's the old Mark Twain quote? Heaven for the weather, hell for the company.
Yep. Oh, Mark Twain. Nom, nom, nom. Anything going on in the chat?
Nope.
Okay. Just thought I'd check.
In fact, there's even fewer people in the chat than the amount of people watching it right now.
Aw.
That's not true. Hussein's in there hiding.
Balin, why aren't you speaking to me? I love you. Come back, best bear friend. Is this because I'm not doing lewd art, Balin? Is that why you won't chat with me?
Hmm.
No.
I've had a pickle, but I wonder if that was enough. Anyway.
Eating this pickle makes me want a hot dog. I am apparently in the mood for phallic foods.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now, what is this?
I'm like 5 seconds away from doing your mama jokes.
No, don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Why would you resort to that?
I don't know.
Yo, mama's so beautiful. She's on the cover of a magazine.
Aww. Way to turn the paradigm there.
That's what she does.
Yep. I break all the rules. I'm a rule breaker.
Oh! So I went to an Irish music festival recently with my mother. Which was fun. I got to see men in kilts, which is always a good time.
Right.
I didn't get sunburned, which was nice.
Always a plus.
Yeah. Because the last time I went outside with my mother, I got super sunburned.
Not good.
I want to go. I went apple picking with her in Oak Glen. Got super sunburned.
Ah.
I actually haven't told this story on camera. I have in the Discord chat and to various people, but never on camera. So basically, what happened was, my mom and I were like, "It's finally apple season. Let's go apple picking." But we're white people. That's what we do.
Yeah, white people.
We go apple picking. So,
Woo!
yep. And go see the foliage change. Whatever. I don't know. Except less in California. Because in California, there's not a whole lot of foliage to change. At least not in Southern California, anyway. So, we decided to go apple picking. And we go up, and it's like a rainy Sunday. So we're like, yes, maybe there will be less people. And there kind of was. But there's so many people at the first place that we were like, okay, well, we can't go here. So we decided to go to another one further up the hill. But we get there, and we're like, well, the apples down at the bottom of the hill are pretty much picked clean. The only ones left are these ones that look kind of mealy and like they've gotten attacked by worms and stuff. Unless they're right next to a spider web, in which case, spider! So we decided to go up the hill to go see if we could find some better apples up there. We did, but they were all the way up this freaking hill. So we had to climb up the hill to get to them. Which was a little, exhausting. There's altitude to consider. We're now up in the mountains, and I don't do well with altitude, and it's sunny, which was crap because, everywhere else it was rainy except for where we wanted to pick apples. And there it was sun. You could literally see the clouds partying around the area that we were in. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So we pick our apples, and then it's getting close to lunchtime, and my mom always, every single time we go to Oakland, every single time, we have to go on this hike. And I knew it was coming. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down for the hike. But because it was, my normal lunchtime, because this is back when I was actually on a friggin' schedule, was, half an hour earlier than when we were gonna go on the hike. And my stupid brain was like, I'm not exactly hungry yet. Let's hold off and not bring the apples with us and just go on this hike. And the problem with that is my energy dips when I don't eat. So,
creatures, yes.
Yeah. So we get halfway through the hike, and we're almost done with, the steepest part, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to pass out. For real, my vision starts going black, I start seeing spots, it's not pretty. And I'm just and the worst part is I keep doing it right after we bypass some place to sit down. Or, there's something to lean against, so every time I go to, feel like I'm gonna pass out, it's where there's nothing to sit down next to.
Of course.
So I'm in the middle of this dirt trail, wearing black pants, in the sun, feeling like I'm gonna pass out. Eye to eye with a lizard, which is fine, I like lizards, but it was just oh god, okay, hi lizard. When I'm like, okay, I have enough energy in me to get to the next, little check area. I can sit in there for a little while. There's shade. It'll be fine. So I go to get up and immediately brush up against some stinging nettle.
Don't do that.
No.
That's the worst idea.
And I, before this, I've never actually gotten stung by stinging nettle. I've rubbed up against poison ivy by mistake before. And I'm allergic to plant oils. So for me, poison ivy and grass, same reaction. With varying degrees. Grass, I itch continuously for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
With poison ivy, it lasts 8 hours. Stinging nettle is not like any of that. Stinging nettle is hi, I'm a plant and I hate it when you touch me, so I'm going to stick you with hypodermic needles filled with pain!
It's a plant basically made of fiberglass
Yeah.
insulation.
Oh my god, it hates people.
You've touched fiberglass insulation before, right?
No.
Neither of you?
No!
Okay, so you ever get a splinter?
Yes.
It stings really bad?
Yes.
Now get 1,000, all in your hand, and they're invisible.
Yeah.
And you can't get them out. And that's that is both stinging nettle and
fiberglass
installation.
Yeah.
Which, oh my god, I think I said this on the stream that we did before.
Yeah.
Funniest thing ever. And this is horrible. And by horrible, I mean funniest thing ever. So I was reading Today I Fucked Up.
Okay.
Which I love, probably a bit too much.
Yeah, you do.
Well, it's fun to know I'm not the only fuck up out there.
Yeah.
Now, you have, in Today I Fucked Up, a couple of people who had issues getting to a bathroom in time. One of them was a young man who he would hide inside of these half-built houses around the corner from his house. So what he did was they would play around in them, they'd pretend to do Battle Royale kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, I used to do that down with the other Megan and her place. So,
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So he's hiding in the, what do you call it, that one part? The basement.
Yeah.
And then the person who's going to buy the house shows up to see how it's coming along.
Oh, no!
So now he's hiding inside. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, what do? Well, he also has to poop.
Oh, no!
And decides, well, I'm going to hide in the basement, this unfinished basement. It'll all be fine. Everything's fine. Nothing wrong could happen, ever. Well, of course, something wrong happens, which is he's stuck there for an hour.
Oh, no.
So he figured the owner would be gone after that long, and he wasn't. So he went, okay, well, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to poop under the floorboards of this basement. And he does. And he looks around for something to wipe with, and sees this nice big pink cotton candy looking stuff.
Oh, no!
And wiped his ass
with fiberglass.
Fiberglass insulation.
Oh, Lord.
That was going in the walls.
Oh, dear.
Don't do this, children.
Don't ever.
This is the worst idea.
Oh, God.
Because that's exactly what happened is, well, now his ass is on fire for days.
Yeah.
It's up there with the guy with the entire jar of pickles. Which is a old 4chan. I mean, it's not that old, I guess, but 4chan it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It's a 4chan thing of a guy who really loved pickles and ate half a gallon of pickles in one go.
Oh, God.
Which is the worst idea.
Don't do that. Moderation, everybody.
Moderation is key to pickles.
Moderation is key to life. Most of the time. Anyway.
True.
Is anybody moderating the chat?
Not really.
Okay.
Let me look at it more. Hi, the Saint. He's back. Rip. Dress appropriately. I don't know what we're dressing appropriately for.
I think you meant for the hike.
Ah.
Anyway. So yeah, no, I got stung with stinging nettle on the hike as I was getting up. So then, and then, okay, so after I get stung by stinging nettle, my arm hurts, and I'm like, well, this day can't possibly get any worse.
Famous last words.
Yeah. We make it back. I wash off most of the stinging nettle. It still burns continuously for, like, the next day, but it's fine, whatever. You know, we eat lunch. I feel better almost immediately. We go down into the village to go get pie. And I'm like, oh, while we're here, I'll go to the candy shop and get the specialty, like, novelty hot chocolate that you can only get at around Halloween and only here. So I'm like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it because it's cool. It changes colors. They have one that turns blue. I need it. So I go get it, and I'm sweaty and disgusting because I went on this hike and I nearly passed out. So I don't look my best. And who should I run into? But the other Megan and her entire goddamn family. So,
Friends
like,
of ours.
yes, friends of ours. Who,
From the sound of it, not very good friends.
well, it's just, we haven't hung out in a while. It's more like, we were friends when we were children, and I like her. It's just she got her life together, and got married, and had a kid, and,
Good for her.
yeah, and her little sister is getting married and probably gonna have a kid. And like they've
that is not the only measure by life should be taken.
Yes, I know. And like, but they're conservative, so for them it is. So at the very least, I like when I run into people like that to at least look like I have my life together, so I don't look like an utter and total mess of a child that still lives with their mother and buys novelty hot chocolates for fun.
We love you anyway, Red.
I know. I love me too. It's just sometimes I'm like, I really would rather not do this right this second. Which is exactly what happened. I was like, oh god damn it, now is when this happens. So yeah, I ran into their entire friggin' family, including her and her baby, and Allison and her husband, and Megan's mom, and Megan's dad, and the grandparents, and I'm like, oh, and it's the one that used to yell at me to get out of her avocado tree.
Hey, you should probably kept your ass out of that avocado tree.
It was fun to climb! Screw the old bitch. Sorry.
And that's when we found out that Grandma watched our stream.
Anyway. So...
Just appropriately, like 20 minutes ago, totally got a drama vibe out of that. Tell her my condolences on the kid. Good times. A combination of Izzy and Joe? The same.
Yeah.
Who's the same?
His name is Balin.
Balin. Sorry, Balin.
ArchCon is Joe.
7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Sorry, while Red is doing the art stream, I'm testing a deck in Forge.
Ah.
And I am playing games on my phone.
It's an old deck.
Fun.
It's an old deck I haven't messed around with in a long time because it's been in storage.
Yeah. Anyway, so I also got sunburned on that trip because, again, the sky was cloudy everywhere but there. So, and because I am able to burn even in Northern Ireland, I, of course, can get sunburned on a mostly cloudy day in Southern California very easily.
Makes sense.
Even when I put on sunscreen.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Because I sweated it off. So, I come home, I'm covered in sunburn and stinging nettle. So I'm like, I am not going to burn the next time I go outside. So when I went to the Irish Music Festival, I was like, yes, I'm covered in sunscreen. This is good. I'm not gonna burn. I failed to take into account, though, that there's other things to worry about besides getting burned. For instance, there's the fact that, oh yeah, Mom wants me to drive because she wants to drink. Which means I have to put up with my mom's backseat driving, which amounts to random screaming out of nowhere because she thinks the car behind me and to the right in the other lane is getting too close.
Alright.
And when it's not that, it's, well, are you sure you don't want to get anything to drink? Mom, I'm driving later. It's hard enough with you screaming at me. I don't need to have you screaming at me and then constantly worried about the fact that I had one drink. So I'm not gonna drink. But it was...
Mom sounds like fun.
She is fun. So much fun. But the good news is like I got to listen to a lot of Irish music. My favorite one was a Canadian band. Who were really hilarious and whose name I can't remember. And I got a cool t-shirt out of it as an early Christmas present from my mom. It says Irish Thug and heavy metal on the back. So it's nice. So it's both, Irish and heavy metal. Yay! I don't know. It was fun. It was fun going. It was especially neat to go and and see my favorite food trucks, because I'm apparently very distracted by food trucks. Especially if they're Devilicious, who, oh my god, if you guys ever get the chance to go to Mikella, there's this restaurant called Devilicious, and they are fantastic. They make a lobster grilled cheese, which my mom swears by. And they also make these truffle parmesan fries, which is truffle salt with parmesan cheese and garlic on fries, and it's just the best. It's the best. I love them. We didn't eat from them this time, but they are fantastic. We ate from, was it the Spoiled Royal food truck, which was a weird combination between Irish pub food, or basically United Kingdom pub food, and although there is a difference between Irish and Scottish, and well, whatever. So pub food and Indian. It was really good though. I had a curried sausage stuffed in a puff pastry with some chutney and some spiced fries. They were good. Mom had I think lamb on naan or something. It was good. Very good. I had a lot of fun there.
Well, lots of people in the chat.
Oh, yay! Lots of guys in kilts, which is always fun. And
backseat drunk mother, smiley face.
Yeah, backseat drunk mother.
Rest in peace, eardrums.
Oh, sorry. What did I do?
I think we were overexcited about things.
Yeah.
And I want to go to a Scottish-Irish festival next year, but I also really don't want to even possibly run into my ex.
No.
And then... Lobster!
Yeah.
Need a food content warning for the stream. I'm hungry AF now.
I'm sorry. I like talking about food.
6.
That's okay. I like talking about movies and music, so...
I also saw Kingsman recently. That was fun.
I have not had a chance to see that.
Kingsman is great.
It is amazing.
Kingsman is great. And I don't understand these people that are like, oh, 2 was so much worse than 1. And I'm like, is this just because, there wasn't more gay stuff in it? Because, I mean, yeah, that was disappointing, but I kind of thought it was cool. I mean, I'm gonna ship everyone with everything anyway, so I don't really care. Yeah, there were some plot holes, but I mean, there's plot holes in any movie, so I'm not gonna be that mad about it. I thought it was good.
Izzy says, I haven't seen the second one, but I'm so excited about Kingsman.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Let's see, what movie have I watched recently?
That's a good question.
we saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That was the last movie I saw in the theaters.
You guys finally saw it?
A month ago.
Yeah.
Finally.
Groot
Finally,
is
a month
amazing
ago.
and adorable. Rocket is I'm trying to think of how to say this without cursing. He is as BA as ever.
Yay.
Stands for bad attitude, you guys.
Well, we all know I'm biased because I love Rocket so much.
And Mary Poppins is awesome.
I am not even mad that that was the best line of the movie. Okay, so I'm blurring the edges of the shadows I just drew. And then we're going to get to the darker shadows here in a second. What else has been going on with me lately besides Inktober and the Demon Ceiling Rat and the Irish Music Fest, which was cool. People brought inflatables, which I thought was weird, and I still don't get it.
No idea.
Like beach balls I would understand, but this is like, there was an inflatable, like, mermaid, and there's like a random inflatable thing of crocodiles, and I'm just like, this is an Irish music festival? What's happening?
Is this common amongst your people?
I don't know. Like, maybe American Irish people, which I don't know.
I don't expect you to know all the American Irish people.
Right?
Izzy said that they think Red has said the B word already, so...
I have.
I don't care. I'm trying to be good.
Yeah, she's the little angel. I'm the little devil.
I can be your Angle or your Deville.
What else? What?
Dang it!
What?
Now I've got Cruella de Vil stuck in my head. I blame you.
What did I do?
No, she
No,
blames
I
me.
blame him.
Oh, good.
Huh. Apparently the deck I threw together out of random jank is apparently good.
Oh, good.
Combos I was not recognizing.
Yeah?
The fact that this, and I think I probably recognized this when I built it, I just didn't when I was looking at it just now.
Yeah?
Aven Wind Guide. Flying and Vigilance. Creature tokens you control have Flying and Vigilance as well.
Well, that's nice.
Right? Now, let's look at this. Servo Expedition creates 2 1/1 colorless servo tokens. Who else makes tokens? Cartouche of Solidarity. There's 2 of those in here. They make 1/1 soldier tokens.
Yep, I know.
Talcrop Skirmishers can be embalmed to turn into zombie tokens.
Yay!
Zombies.
Let's see, who else? Gideon's Phalanx. Create 4 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance.
Ooh.
But if there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, creatures you control gain indestructible till the end of the turn.
Holy shit.
Angel of Sanctions can be embalmed. Unwavering Initiate, 2 of them can be embalmed. Vessel of Ephemera creates 2 1/1 white spirit tokens.
Damn.
So many tokens. Anointer Priest gives you life when there's tokens, can be embalmed to become tokens.
This
Sacred
is great
Cat
because
can
it's
become
sounding a lot
tokens.
like the white-black deck I built.
This is the white-blue deck I built.
Ah!
I think we had similar ideas.
Yes! As in, tokens, 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 tokens.
Let's see here. So we have Izzy saying they want to go to the Scottish-Irish Festival next year, but they also don't want to even possibly into that. Okay, said that. Lobster. Native Food Found Warren. Yeah, we did those. Sorry.
Rob is catching up on the chat.
I am. I'm sorry. Shiba Inu. Oh, yeah. Angle Devel. Yes, I agree. That is the best one for that. You know what I would love to see out of Red for Inktober? If you run out of ideas, of course.
Okay.
If you don't run out of ideas, don't do this.
Alright.
I would like to see some art of Raska,
Raska?
the Medusa pirate captain,
Oh, yeah.
who used to be the Medusa assassin captain of Ravnica. Because you seem to be... Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say Medusa. She's a Gorgon. But you seem to be pretty enraptured with her when you saw her.
Yeah, she was cool.
Who else was there? Like, Nico Bolas I'm kind of tired of because our Devastation was so heavy on him.
Mm.
But dragons.
I understand, but dragons. My counter-argument is, but Ugin. Ugin's an ice dragon.
Okay.
But he's not pretty in gold.
No, he's pretty and clear and translucent because he's a ghost.
Mm.
Ghost dragon! Bam, bam! And also, he's the one who has children.
Oh.
Millions of dragon children.
Yay!
Unlike Nicol Bolas. Who
Oh,
is
they're
above such
dragon
things.
babies.
And his
So
dragon babies
Ugin
are-
is Big Dragon Daddy?
Don't call him that.
You will get kicked off of Twitch.
Aww.
He's one of the only 2 colorless planeswalkers.
Hmm.
That's fun. I want to say he's one of the only 2 dragons who is a planeswalker.
Wait, does that mean if I had him as a commander for a commander deck, my entire deck would have to be colorless?
That's exactly what that means.
Is that possible?
Yes. In fact, the main colorless cards are his greatest enemies, the Eldrazi.
Oh my god.
Eldrazi are all colorless. Ugin is colorless. Karn is colorless. Most artifact creatures are colorless. But with Commander, it's about color identity, which is pips on the card, so they can't have any colored pips on them at all.
Oh.
It is very hard to build a colorless Commander deck, but doable. In fact, I have Forge open. Let's see if I can make a colorless Commander deck. Let me do Commander.
Itch, scratch, itch, scratch, itch. God.
Okay. New deck.
So he's a ghost and a dragon?
Pretty much, yeah.
So that might fit Inktober,
Yeah.
since I'm trying to do, like, creepy stuff.
Well, that's why I was thinking, Vraska to an extent.
Yeah.
So yeah. We're doing this as, it's a one and done format,
Mm.
because that's how Highlander is.
Yep. There can only be one.
Yeah, that's exactly why it's called Highlander. I'm trying to remember why it's called EDH, though. Electronic Dance and Hounds. No, it stands for Elder Dragon Highlander. And so it's named after Ugin and Nicol. Because I want to say they're not brothers, but they're both Elder Dragons, which means they're related somehow. So let's see here. Colorless critters. There's the Scion of Ugin, who is a flying colorless 4/4 for 6. I think he's okay to be put in there. And Ugin's Construct. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice a permanent that's 1 or more colors. You can't do that, so you can't play it. Eye of Ugin. Colorless Eldrazi cast you spell. Eldrazi spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. That could be useful. Haven the Spirit Dragon.
God! My leg keeps going to sleep.
Okay. So we're gonna kill that. We're gonna say no white cards, no blue cards, no black cards, no red cards, no green cards, only colorless cards. That is what we need. No multicolored cards. All colorless, all the time.
All colorless, all the time.
And I will tell you right now, there is one land that will benefit you in this. Wasteland. Or wastes. Because wastes are a basic colorless land, and they're the only basic colorless land. So we're gonna need a lot of those later. So yeah, I am now building in another program a colorless commander deck. Just to see if we can do it. Alright.
And
So
I'm
let's
just
do
over
our
here
warnings.
blurring my edges. Almost done. And then it will be on to the darker shading. Yay! I'm hoping after I finish John Constantine, what I'd like to do is something even darker. Maybe, potentially. I do actually have an idea, but it's pretty nasty, and I'm not sure about it yet. I want to do one of the characters from my webcomic, who's already been featured. She was actually the first one I featured, so That's fun. And it, like, the webcomic starts off, like, super dark, and I'm like, this is not a good indicator of how dark the webcomic is, but okay. Is somebody monitoring the chat at all?
Nope, they're on their own. I gave them knives and meth.
Oh, it's just Izzy saying yay and laughing at us.
Okay.
So, okay, there's apparently a card called Draco,
Well, I know somebody who's gonna want it.
who is he is a colorless creature that sucks in a colorless commander deck.
Why does he suck?
Because he is 16 mana to cast.
God damn!
But for every type of basic land you control, he's 2 less.
Ooh.
But in a colorless commander deck, there's only 1 basic land you can control.
Oh, yeah.
Waste.
Yeah.
But in a Wubberg commander deck,
Yo!
you can control 6. Which is plains, mountain, swamp, forest, island, and waste. Which if you have all those, you can bring him down to costing 4 mana. That's pretty damn powerful.
Yeah.
Because for 4 mana, assuming you have all 6 colors of basic lands out,
Mm-hmm.
you have a 9/9 with flying.
Go on.
I may have stopped and, like, had a minor heart attack.
At the beginning of your upkeep, you have to kill him unless you can pay him 10 colorless mana.
Oh, god damn.
This cost is reduced by 2 for each basic land type amongst the lands you control.
Oh, okay. So if you
So-
have all of them,
Then you just have a 9/9 with flying, who's also an artifact creature.
cool.
Because he is a half... He looks like a Phyrexian dragon.
Hmm.
So it's like useless for a colorless Ugin deck.
Yeah.
But for an Dragon deck,
Yo!
oh my. Oh my, oh my.
Oh me, oh my.
Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. Let me see, there's the 2 different Emrakuls, but I think we can pass on them. It That Betrays. Annihilator 2. What does that mean? I don't know. Give me back It That Betrays. Whenever this creature attacks, defending player sacrifices 2 permanents. Ooh.
Ooh.
Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent, put that card into the battlefield under your control.
I like it.
He costs 12 mana.
God damn.
He's an 11/11.
Oh, hello.
So, and whenever he attacks, they have to get rid of 2 permanents before damage.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I think he's worth 12 mana.
Yeah.
It's just damn near impossible to get him out.
Yeah. But I mean, if you do manage it.
Right, exactly. It's like,
It's the gun from IKEA.
this is the gun from IKEA. Exactly. Except, no, this isn't the gun from IKEA. The gun from IKEA is a combo. Like Kiki Jiki. Which I will explain to you guys in a minute.
Okay.
This is more of just, what are you going to do with 12 mana? You've been sitting on land this whole time. It That Betrays. Uh-oh. Here we have Lightsteel Colossus, who's also 12 mana for an 11/11. He has Trample and Infect, and Indestructible. If you would put in your graveyard from anywhere, reveal him, and shuffle it into its owner's library.
Holy fuck.
So discard a card. Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm going to shuffle him into my library now. Okay, discard everything on the field. Oh, okay. By the way, I'm going to shuffle this guy back into my library.
That's such a mean, messed up thing to do.
Isn't it, though? So, Izzy runs around with the knives and meth. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. We've been given knives and meth and left to our own devices. We didn't give them any devices, though. That was an oversight. You have to bring your own devices. That's why they're yours. There might be a fidget spinner in the corner somewhere. Actually, in the office, because of my other job, I have a box of 50 fidget spinners.
I noticed.
They are incentives.
The children's love the fidget spinners.
Let's see here. So we have, who else do we have? We have Blightsteel Colossus. And now that's the end of the 12 mana creatures.
Hmm.
Then we have Pathrazor of Ulamog. He has Annihilator 3. Costs 11 mana. He can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures.
Nice.
He's a 9/9.
Okay.
I think we could use him. Metalwork Colossus. He costs X less mana, where X is the total converted cost of non-creature artifacts you control. Sacrifice 2 artifacts, return him from your graveyard to your hand. So he's 11 for a 10/10, which officially makes him stronger than Pathrazor.
Nice.
And you can make him cheaper by having other artifacts.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds a lot like what my brother has been trying to make.
Yeah, this sounds like Peter's no mana deck.
Yeah.
No mana deck.
Which is all artifacts that rely on other artifacts to get out. And some artifacts are 0 mana. So you play a bunch of those first.
Oh, God.
And then you can pull out cards that would cost mana, except
But
you have
because they
artifacts.
It's a feature that some artifact creatures have called affinity.
Oh.
And the more artifacts you have, the less they cost.
Speaking of affinity, we have Mycosynth Golem. 11 for a 4/5. Which is very, very weak for 11.
Yeah.
He's an artifact creature with affinity for artifacts. And all artifacts, creatures, spells you play now have affinity for artifacts.
I think we found the card to get Peter for his birthday.
Ask if he has it already. Like, text him right now. Alright, now we have to jump other legendary creatures.
Wait, what's it called?
Mycosynth Golem. MYCO.
Wait. Mycosynth Golem. MYCOSYNTH?
Yep. Mushroom Synthetic Golem. Let's see here. We have Darksteel Colossus, an 11/11 for 11, with Trample and Indestructible,
Yeah.
and immediately can get shuffled back in. He's the same as Blightsteel Colossus, without Infect. I'd say he's worthwhile putting in there. This thing is like, oh, you need to have 100 cards. We're at 11. Stratodon, you can get his cost down to 4 in a Weber deck, but here you can't. Here you can only get him down to 9. So not that great. Desolation Twin, when you cast Desolation Twin, who's a 10/10 for 10, put a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi creature token into the battlefield.
Holy shit!
So he's 2 10/10s for 10. With precise coordination and enough blood spilled, 1 can be drawn off, even brought down. But 2, that's a lot of blood. Spawnsire of Ulamog.
Izzy said BYOD.
Bring your own devices.
Bring your own devices, yep. Spawnsire of Ulamog. He has Annihilator 1. For 4, put 2/0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens on the battlefield.
Okay. Yeah, Peter's got one of those, and he says he needs, like, 3 more.
Why would you need 3 of them?
Because he's building a modern deck,
Oh.
not a commander. Commander, you only need 1,
Right.
which is in here now. Spawnsire of Ulamog's nice. I don't think we'll ever get a chance to use his 20 ability. That's a bit of a trap. So we're going to jump past him. Aladdin's Lamp. This is from the only set of Magic that's on a plane that will never return, which is Arabian Nights. Aladdin's Lamp is an artifact that costs 10 mana. For X and a tap, instead of drawing a card from the top of your library, draw X cards, but choose only 1 to put in your hand. Shuffle the leftover cards and put them at the bottom of your library. X cannot be 0.
Okay.
So basically, you get to fix your deck to an extent.
Ooh, nice.
I need to see where my card is, so I'm going to pay 6 mana and tap and draw 6 cards. I want this one, the other 5 are shuffled at the bottom of my deck now. And so you know which ones are at the bottom, just not what their order is. I like it, but I'm going to jump it for now. Decimator of Provinces. He has green. We can't play him. Kozilek the Great Distortion. He is worth 8 and 2 colorless. So really, 10 colorless, but 2 of them have to come from wastes, is what that tells you.
Yeah.
When you cast Kozilek the Great Distortion... Oh, he's legendary. Can't use him anyway.
No.
But he basically builds your hand back to 7 cards when you summon him. And has Menace. And pay X. Sorry, discard a card with converted mana cost of X. Counter target counterspell with converted mana cost of X. Which is kind of fun. We're going to jump down here to the Hand of Emrakul. Sacrifice 4 Eldrazi spawn rather than pay for it. That's not bad. Annihilator 1. Okay. I think we want to go more artifact heavy, though. Then again, we have Ugin, and Ugin controlling Eldrazi makes a lot of sense. Ooh, Artisan of Kozilek. Let's go with him.
You know what this makes me want to watch?
What?
What makes me want to watch more of a Loading Ready Run?
Oh, the Friday nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that after the art stream.
Okay.
Because we're going to need to cool down for a little bit.
Yeah.
Boyd. We're going to have to do that a little bit after... before we play D&D tonight.
Yeah.
I actually have to read The Adventure for tonight again.
Yes, please do.
Reading an adventure in my head.
I'm coloring. Digitally, which is a lot like coloring, you know, when you were a child for fun. See, the problem with skeletons is they take for fucking ever. There's so many friggin' parts. Why are there so many parts?
Because we are humans.
Yep. And we have a lot of bones. Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I'm glad I picked this one to be our next adventure.
Mm.
It has, among other things, wizards,
Neat.
wine,
Oh, yay.
gambling,
Yay!
and bounty hunters.
Awesome. Are
And
they...
a mobster named Fat Julie. So, make of that what you will.
Somebody's gonna get their blood drained.
Tika's Dragon. You know what? Hold up. Maybe I should just look for Eldrazi. Make this super Eldrazi heavy. I think Eldrazi heavy is what you want to do with it again, now that I'm looking at it. Okay. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up.
There you go.
So, Endless One. He's a 0/0 for X. He enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. So if you can pay infinite mana, I don't think you could, but if you could, it'd be fun.
Like, the part of me that really likes Tyranids kind of wants to build an Eldrazi deck.
Right, I had a feeling you'd be that direction, so to speak.
Right,
Bye,
like,
Hussein. Enjoy your dinner.
bye, Balin. Enjoy your food. What are we gonna do for dinner?
Food.
Oh, I figured that.
I have no idea.
Okay,
I may...
Making it up as we go along.
gotcha.
I was thinking something to the extent of I could heat up some refried beans,
Okay,
make burritos.
okay.
Burritos.
Muy caliente. I don't
They
know.
might be. I
Hiya.
haven't figured that out yet. I can feel Yvonne side-eyeing us from here.
I
As
was
if
like,
she just got a disturbance in the force.
I was just picturing her going, those goddamn whiteys are at it again.
I'm sorry, Yvonne.
I literally felt her, like, glaring at me from across, like, space and time. Oh my god.
Now she is here with us in spirit.
Oh god, we're haunted.
Well, she did always say she'd do it. She said when she died, she'd haunt me.
Okay, this is really bad, because I know what this is.
Yeah.
So, this is an Eldrazi instant called Not of This World.
Okay.
Counter target spell or ability that targets a permanent you control. Not of This World costs 7 mana less to cast if it targets a spell or ability that targets a creature you control with power 7 or greater.
Okay.
It costs 7.
Okay.
So if they target a big creature, it's a freebie.
Huh.
But here's why I'm thinking it's bad. Because now I'm trying to think of how part of your world would sound if it was not of this world. Oh, can't you see? I want to be not of this world. And then Ariel turns into a horrible Cthulhu-like abomination with tentacles everywhere. Eats flounder.
No! Don't turn Ariel into Ursula. No. Not okay.
I like octopi.
All is dust. Each player sacrifices all colored permanents he or she controls.
Oh.
You know what would be really nice in this deck? This deck with no color?
That.
That. Now, Id of the Horde Swarm, I'm not 100% sure on. Because I'm going to have to double check my commander rules.
Mm.
Because he has a green pip on him, but it's not in his cost. So I'm going to check that. Commander deck building rules. Alright, so... Oh, shit, we can't make this an Ugin deck at the moment.
Oh.
Because, at least not in this program.
Ah.
Because this program will not recognize Ugin as legendary.
No.
So we're going to have to pick another commander.
Okay.
I would think, perhaps, Ulamog the Infinite Gyre, or Ulamog the Ceaseless... I think Ceaseless Hunger. So he's a 10-10 for 10, legendary Eldrazi. When you cast Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, exile 2 target permanents.
Nice.
It doesn't say you control.
Yay.
He is indestructible. Whenever Ulamog attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of his or her library.
Jesus Christ.
You want a mill deck? You got a mill deck.
I want him in a mill deck now. Like, oh god, for real. I kind of really do want to build, like, the ultimate mill deck. Just like, hi, those are some nice cards you have there. Oh, look, they're all going into your graveyard / exiled. Goodbye.
Izzy says, boo, do not mess with Ariel.
Okay, so yeah, we can't put It of the Horrid Swarm in there.
Aw.
Because he has a green picture on him.
Ah, okay.
And again, my brain is going colorless Canlander, where he would be fine.
Yeah.
Colorless Commander, we can't do it. Do we already have Eldrazi Devastator in there? Also known as the card every child at my school has been fighting over. He's not in there. Ulamog's Crusher. Nice. Vexing Scuttler. Can't use him, he has a blue. Abundant Maw, can't use him. He's an Eldrazi Leech? Jesus Christ!
What? What?
It's... Emrakul infected a leech inside of a swamp, which turned it into a black Eldrazi.
Okay.
It's only black in commander terms, not in other terms.
Okay.
When you cast Abundant Maw, target opponent loses 3 life, you gain 3 life.
Ooh.
You still have a 6/4 on the field on top of that.
Oh my god, yes!
Breaker of Armies. All creatures able to block Breaker of Armies do so. 8 for a 10/8. Can't do Deep Fiend. Can't do Mindbender. We can do Eldrazi Conscription. Enchant Creature. Enchanted creature gets +10/+10 and a trample and Annihilator 2.
Ooh.
Christ! What was standard like 4 years ago?
I don't know.
This is terrifying.
I want an Eldrazi deck.
I'm working on it. Okay, so we have 43 Eldrazi
Okay.
total. So that takes care of... No, we have 43 cards in here so far.
Okay.
So that helps a little bit.
Yes.
But we can't do everything with Eldrazi alone.
Yes.
So, I'm going to look up Scion. Okay, Scion of Ugin we already have. Deathless Behemoth. We already have you. Yes, we do. Blight Herder. Yes, we have you. Warping Whale. We don't have Warping Whale, so we're going to pop a Warping Whale in here. That brings us to 44 spells. We want to aim for about 58. And then fill the rest in with wastes. Because that gives us about the right ratio. So now, we get to artifacts. This is getting insane.
It is.
Just the sheer... You know what we do want? We want a bunch of 0-drop artifacts. Because, oh no, what if we don't draw a land? Oh well. Cathar Shield, Bonesaw, Spider Silk Net.
Wait, can you not use Eldrazi in Standard anymore?
No, they fell out of Standard a week ago.
Damn.
Like, literally a week ago, you could have.
Ah, son of a bitch!
They have been replaced. Oh no, yeah. Because the last two sets with Eldrazi were Oath of the Gatewatch and Eldritch Moon, and both of those are out of Standard.
No.
Now, here are things that are still totally viable strategies.
Okay.
Vehicle-heavy decks. In fact, some vehicles might be a good idea for this.
Okay.
Vehicles are weird because they are not artifact creatures. They are creatures that... they're artifacts that are being driven.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Here's the fun part. Any creature can crew a vehicle.
Yep.
My black-white deck I played last night had the Dreadnought as its main vehicle. That was my big heavy hitter. Was a big boat that I just ran into people.
Yep.
The only creature I had who could pilot it at the time was a pterodactyl. Which gives you the amazing image. Most people go like, okay, tap this or crew this and it attacks.
Yeah.
But I like to think about what my cards are doing.
Okay.
So I'm just imagining this screeching white and blue pterodactyl not knowing what it's doing, crashing the boat into the shore into another dinosaur.
Oh dear.
Which is exactly what happened. It was amazing. I'm sorry you missed playing MTG, Izzy. You can watch us play, and that will make you feel like you belong. Wait. That made sense. Chrome Mox?
What?
The angels are singing.
But why?
Because it's a 0-drop artifact that gives you mana.
Yay. That's nice.
It is. Now the other Moxes... Mox Opal. But only works if you have more artifacts. Alright. Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond can give you mana of any color.
Nice.
But you have to get rid of a land.
Aww.
So
that's how Mox Diamond is balanced out.
Mm.
we
What?
are the Moxie Gems. We'll always save the day.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, I miss
Totally
Steve.
works in my head.
I miss Steven Universe now.
More Steven Universe.
Right? And I want more Gravity Falls, too. I miss Gravity Falls. I miss Dipper and Mabel and Bill Cipher. Mostly Bill Cipher, if I'm honest. I really like villains.
Villains do get the best songs.
Right? And the best lines.
Oh, I like this.
Hmm.
Mere Sire. When Mirror Sire dies, put a 1/1 colorless Mirror artifact creature token onto the battlefield.
Nice.
Because he's a Phyrexian, and I didn't think of the Phyrexians.
There you go.
If anything, you know what I'd love to see? Phyrexians versus Eldrazi.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
It would.
That's what the next one should be. Bring back the
next one's
Eldrazi.
going to be Dominaria after Ixalan's done.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because it's the 25th anniversary, so they're going back to the same setting as the first set.
Okay, fine.
Which, you know, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Red said it's reasonable. That doesn't mean they have to like it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's fine. I'm just not gonna enjoy myself.
But that means the Phyrexians are potentially going to show up.
Ooh.
Or the Slivers.
Ooh.
Which, if you like the Eldrazi, you're going to like the Phyrexians and the Slivers as well.
Yes.
Because they are all very similar. The Eldrazi are, we're going to show up and suck all the mana out of this land and then destroy the planet.
Okay.
The Phyrexians are, we're going to turn this planet into a metallic husk of itself, like we are.
Okay.
And then you have the Slivers, which are, we were created to defeat the Phyrexians by turning them into horrible, faceless abominations. And then we turned on our creators.
Fun!
So those are all up your alley, yes?
Yeah. Well, because the thing about it is like, I don't know what it is, but I really like the idea of all-consuming odds. Like, I don't know why. It clicks in my brain, and I'm like, I like this. This is my thing. I like this a lot. Yay, gimme, 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 gimme. The only time I haven't liked that is when it's Mass Effect and it's the Reapers, and then I'm like, no, I don't like this.
And you know what? The Reapers share a lot in common with the Phyrexians.
Yeah. But except it's like, the Reapers all like, were made to establish a cycle, so for them, they let organic life blossom, and then they come in and destroy it.
Right.
And...
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Titanforge. 3 mana artifact.
Okay.
3 and tap. Put a charge counter on Titanforge. Tap. Remove 3 charge counters. Put a 9/9 colorless golem artifact creature token onto the battlefield.
Yes.
I think Titanforge might be helpful.
Yeah. As
well as Mere Propagator. He's 3 for a 1/1.
Okay.
For 3 and a tap, put a token that's a copy of Mere Propagator onto the battlefield. Because they're Phyrexians. That's what they do.
Yep.
It's like, what is it doing? Eating dirt.
Okay. Now what's it doing? Making more of itself.
It's pooping out the dirt into more of itself. Oh no.
Because, like, I really like the Zerg, and I like, Tyranids.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like the Reapers. Like, I even like the Geth, who can make more of themselves.
Yep.
But I don't like the Reapers. Maybe it's because, like, the Reapers have this kind of, like, weird god complex thing going on, and then my brain is just like, no.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it now.
Right? Alright. Oh, that's why it's not as dark as it was supposed to be. Shit. I gotta change the color. Because I messed up. And I used the wrong color, which is why that isn't nearly as dark as it's supposed to be. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Dang it, I messed up. Dang it. It's fine, I can fix it.
Izzy played MTG in, like, 6th grade. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I haven't played since high school, so the new stuff is all really new to me.
That's the thing, is that right when we got out of high school,
Yeah.
they changed the rules.
Oh, God damn it!
Well, no, it made sense, though.
Okay.
They got rid of the rules that made it so confusing.
Oh.
Like, the fact that there's no more mana burn was part of that change.
Okay.
So it's one of those things of like, alright, that's reasonable. 1 second, I have to get...
There we go, that's better.
So, that one goes...
That's much better.
Boop, boop.
At least that was an easy fix. Okay, so now we're gonna do highlights.
Painted Bluffs. Here's the thing. Any land that doesn't have the color pip on it
Mm-hmm.
counts as it not being in the identity.
Okay.
Which means Cradle of the Accursed, which makes 2/2 black zombies, is not a black card.
Oh, nice.
So you get to do some fun things. Like the Guild Gates Olive Mana symbols, we can't use them.
Mm.
Shimmering Grotto doesn't, even though he makes other colors. Because it doesn't use the pips. And I'm going to take advantage of that fact.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy loves how casual Constantine looks.
Yeah.
It's a regular fucking day for him.
Pretty much. Like, that is what I wanted to draw, was basically, like, everything in the background is basically, like, either memories or myths. Like, it's not something active, but I just wanted it to, like, highlight the kind of shit that Constantine goes through on a daily basis.
Reasonable.
Yeah. Because, like, I haven't read a lot of the John Constantine comic books, but as a character, I really like him.
Yeah.
Like, I liked the show John Constantine. I got really sad when they canceled that. That was a really good show. I don't even know why they canceled it.
I think it was the fact people were uncomfortable with a bisexual character.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What the hell? Now I'm just even more mad!
I'm sorry.
Bring back John Constantine! I need my bisexual heroes, goddammit! More bisexual heroes!
Oh, wait a minute. Oh ho.
Oh.
I don't even think they made him bisexual in the show.
They never mentioned it, but once it came out that he wasn't the source material, it freaked people out.
God damn it.
Yep.
Well, that pisses me off.
So, I'm finding some weird ones in here.
What was the conversation we were having earlier that freaked Mikella out when we walked in the door? How,
was it
something
between a
about-
serial killer and a genocidal maniac?
Yeah! What was it? I said, well, they're both, sociopathic narcissists, because, what was it? The article said that...
But they don't see themselves as the bad guys.
Yeah, and how they've never done anything wrong. I'm like, yeah, because they're not a sociopathic narcissist.
Right.
And then you're like, well, we can't group them all together to save...
It's unfair to the serial killers.
And I'm like, I'm not really sure if I care about serial killers getting their feelings hurt or being fair to them, but okay.
Once again, I'm uncomfortable with the direction this conversation has turned.
Aw, man, when colorless is the land you're looking for,
Yeah?
there are some fun colorless lands.
There
Like,
are.
I'm purposely not adding a waste until we have run out of colorless lands.
Cool.
We are at 89 cards, and I have not put a single wastes in here.
Yay!
We're gonna have to, because some of these require the wastes to function.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's cool that we don't have to.
right.
I mean, it's cool that there are other cards that are colorless lands, I mean.
Yes. And then, mind you, I'm jumping the ones that are like, sacrifice this to get a basic land.
Yeah.
Because if we were in Wubberg, those would be great.
Yeah.
But we're not, we're in colorless, so it's like, so you want me to trade you for a land that doesn't do anything else? No. I'm going to trade you for yourself. Now this one's fun. I think we're finally out. No, we're not. Zoetic Cavern turns into a creature.
Yay.
And then you can flip it back to being a land. But you can't turn it back after that flip. I found our baby. It's a land that makes Eldrazi.
Yes!
And the Eldrazi Temple which gives you 1 colorless, 2 if you're summoning Eldrazi. We are at 96, and I still have not put wastes in here.
Start putting wastes in.
Never.
How many cards are we supposed to have in a commander deck?
100.
Don't we have to put in some wastes?
No, you have to have lands.
Oh.
We have tons of lands. There's one that takes away hexproof.
Oh, I need that.
It's not viable in standard.
Damn it!
There's Ugin's Tomb, which gives you life based on how many colorless creatures you control.
Oh, shit.
Wait, doesn't commander deck have to be 100, or can it go over 100?
I don't know.
Must contain exactly 100. Alright, because Canlander you can go over. Alright, so let's see here. Quicksand. It's pretty nice. Mirrodin's Core. It's pretty nice. Salt Crusted Step. Urza's Factory, which starts making artifacts. You know what? There are 600 colorless lands. We're never going to run out.
Well, that's nice.
But a bunch of them have other color identities on them, so we can't use those.
Okay.
Which explains why we're only halfway down. We still haven't found the best ones. Some of these are snowed.
Snowed?
Yep.
What does that mean?
Oh, let's add these 3.
What's snowed?
There was a thing called Snowlands, and they add special mana that is both their own type and snow.
Oh. Interesting.
Yep. I think here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to go back to wastes, right? And add, like, I think 20 is a good number. Now we have to remove 15 cards from the deck. Why is that? Wait. How did that happen? Oh, 5. We have to remove 19 cards from the deck. So I'm going to go over the different lands. You tell me what needs to get added. So we have Zoetic Cavern, which turns into a dude. Keep or kill.
I like it.
Unknown Shores, where you can pay 1 to get any color mana you want. You know, let's get rid of the ones that make other colors of mana.
Yeah.
We don't need those. I mean, as cool as they look.
I keep forgetting that that's just the sound your fridge makes.
Oh, that weird noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
There's this weird, like, humming noise in the background sometimes, and I'm just like, what is that? And then I remember, it's the fridge.
Okay, so here we have 51 lands in here, 20 of which are wastes. We're going to go through this list. We have the Arcane Lighthouse. Tap for 1, pay 1 and tap. Until end of turn, creatures your opponents control lose hexproof and shroud, and can't have hexproof or shroud.
I like it.
Okay. Blasted Landscape. You can cycle it for 2 to get rid of a card. And I think we can get rid of that. Because cycling's a mechanic you want to build around.
Yeah. Alright.
Buried Ruin. 2 and sacrifice. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. More Eldrazi heavy than artifact heavy.
Yeah.
Alright, so that can go. 12 more. Cloud Post, it's a locust. It taps for 1. But if you have another locust, it taps for 2.
Okay.
Glimmer Post, same thing.
Skippy wants to know what we're testing.
We are testing a colorless commander deck in Forge. We have Command Tower, which taps for any color your commander has. That's done with colorless. That works really well with Wubbert.
Like, I posed a question, and that's what led to this.
Yep.
I was just like, what if? And then this.
Then things happened.
Yep.
We have Cradle of the Accursed, where you can kill it to create a zombie. No, we don't need to. We don't want to land we kill.
Yeah.
In fact, all the ones that we kill, I think, should go.
Okay.
So we'll keep Dread Statuary.
Okay.
Now, the opposite end of that is Dunes of the Dead, which we don't kill it. It's when our opponent kills it, we get a free zombie.
That's nice.
That's better. Because that's like, oh, you want to kill my land? You want to kill this land right here? This land I have? No, you don't. You don't want to kill this land. Oh, you killed it. Now I have a zombie. It's not the best, but he's my zombie. We'll get rid of the foundry. We'll get rid of the grasping dunes. We'll get rid of that. Now, Haven of the Spirit Dragon has a sacrifice effect, but it has 2 effects. That works better for dragons. Haven of the Spirit Dragon is one you need, Mikella.
Huh?
You need one called Haven of the Spirit Dragon.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta get rid of 6 more lands. Oh, no, this one's fun. Myriad Landscape can tap for 1, or we can pay 2 and tap it to swap it out for 2 lands. Better for multicolor decks, though, so I think we should get rid of it. Alright, that one's good, that one's good. Good.
Okay, I finished the skeleton.
Yay!
Yay! Look at it. It looks so cool.
It does.
All right.
So fancy.
So we've gotten 2 of our ghouls down. 2 of our spooky spooksters. I guess I should color in the eyes of the skeleton, but...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll do that.
And how about I just get rid of 3 wastes? I think we're good. So we have a commander deck that is all colorless all the time. We're going to call it No Color Mander.
Really? That's what we're going with?
Got for now. It's a test deck.
Okay.
We're not actually doing anything with this yet.
That's
he
true.
wants to know if we've got 3 more ghoulies left.
Yeah, we do.
So 3 more ghoulies.
Yep.
Then we're done.
Here's the bat, the demon, and the spider. But right now we're focusing on finishing the skeleton. So we're going to color in the eye hole and the nose hole. You know those places where cartilage and soft tissue are that, like, disappear when you die. Yep. Cheerful subjects for the day.
How do I say something is our commander? Avatar. That's for Vanguard.
Oh, damn it.
Ah, son of a bitch.
What?
I was in the wrong editor.
What editor were you in?
I was in the normal deck editor, and I needed to be in the commander deck editor.
Oh.
I'm going to see if I can open a normal deck here, and it'll convert it to a commander deck. And save as a commander, no color mander. Let's see if that works. No, it does not. How do I edit this into being my commander? There's got to be something I'm not getting here. Oh, here it is.
Do, 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 do.
So I do have to take Ulamog out to put Ulamog in. There we go. Now save. Ha! Got it. Now we can play. I have to kill one of the cards in the deck.
Why?
Because Wretched Griff has a blue mana on it.
Damn it!
Alright, but it warned me. It said, hey, get rid of him. Okay. And to replace him, I'm going to find a nice, colorless... Right now I want that. Doop, 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 doop. So this card I can pop in there. For the main part of the deck. Lots of Crusher. We can use an Arcbound Crusher. I think. Where'd he go? Let's do something. There we go. We're at 100. Save now. We can play now. Let's see if it worked. Start. No more than 99. It doesn't. Oh. Yes, it does. Save. Okay. Start. There we go.
Did we get it?
I think so. It's running now. Small problem. Oh no, there we go. Now we have a land. Everything's fine.
Fine, just fine? Fine, just fine.
So he's running red-black. We're running
Color.
everything's expensive colorless. Our mana curve's way the fuck out of whack, and it screwed us.
Do we need more mana?
Yes. It's okay. Maybe we're just getting mana screwed this one game. We're definitely getting mana screwed this game.
Alright, now the skeleton's done. I've done the eye socket and the nose socket.
Beautiful.
Yep, alright, which one should I do next, guys? Let me know. Do you want me to do the bat, the spider, or the demon up here in the corner?
I'd say the demon.
Okay. I'm asking the chat, you guys, what do you want me to do?
Well, I'm easy with anything.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking the chat. I want them to tell me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the spider.
Oh, Izzy says bat.
Okay. So it's a vote for the bat.
Oh, is there a way you... Oh, I don't know if Fred can do that on
What?
her computer.
What?
There's a way you can create, voting things. So they just put in, like, hashtag whatever.
I can do that on mine. It's hard to do that from Red's.
Yeah.
So, sorry. I can't bring it up on the stream if Red's running the program on their computer.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So I guess I'm doing the vampire bat.
Let's see.
There is a delay sometimes. But if you're time cramped, then maybe the demon instead.
Not time cramped, so we're gonna do the vampire bat.
The vampire bat.
The vampire bat. Okay, the good thing about vampire bats is that they are a brownish gray. So we're gonna go with this color. And the reason why they're brownish gray is because the little suckers have to blend in to the night. Mwahaha. So so that they can sneak up on the things they suck blood out of. Which is mostly, like, cows and stuff.
Mhm.
And vampire bats get this, like, really bad rap, but they're actually, you know, pretty decent creatures, all things considered. The only problem is that they can spread diseases. Because, like a lot of bats, they are very susceptible to rabies.
Mhm.
And other highly communicable, deadly diseases like that. Yeah, the number one carrier of rabies, surprisingly, not possums, not raccoons, but bats.
I can see that.
Yep. You want to tell them why, Rob?
I have no idea, honestly. So, no.
Okay, then.
Saying that sounds something that is reasonable.
Yeah. But other than that, bats are, you know, pretty good creatures. And they're cute, and they're very necessary to the environment. I like bats. I do. They're not my favorite creatures, but I do like them. And let me tell you, I did have to look at so much friggin' references to get the nose on this thing right. I was like, I'm gonna make sure it actually is a vampire bat. Because, like, a lot of bats have very, like, intricate, like, individual style noses. Like, they're all really weird and in their own categories and stuff, so I wanted to make sure I got it right. Whereas the spider was just whatever, I just want to draw a spider.
No, that's fair.
Like, people think spiders are creepy. Let me draw a spider.
Seven. Skittering Invasion. There we go. Oh, we got 5 Eldrazi spawn on the field. Finally.
And I'm gonna do something with this one that I didn't do with a lot of the others. What I don't normally like doing, but I will do if it's necessary for the picture, is I'm going to take my airbrush tool on soft, and then I'm gonna create kind of this gradual effect going on here in the nose. And I don't like doing this just because it makes my job harder.
Right.
But if that's what's gonna what it's gonna take to make it look the best, then that's what I'm gonna do. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I will do it. And I've done it before. Like I said, it's just not my favorite thing to do. Like, I did it specifically on this tattoo I did in this picture of one of my characters, Marius. I basically did the entire tattoo in nothing but airbrush because I was like, I'm not putting up with this. Like, I'm not going in and constantly changing colors. I'm just gonna airbrush and bullshit it. And it actually came out really good. Like, all I had to do is basically go in and then make sure everything blended well. And it's actually, I'm really proud of it. It came out looking great.
Izzy said apparently possums actually have too low blood temperature to have rabies.
Yep.
That one I knew.
Possums are adorable, by the way. I really like them.
They keep freaking out the dogs at my house.
Aw, I do. Oh no, possums keep freaking out the dogs. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the possums.
Yeah.
You're not possums. At least I don't think you are.
Surprise! It was really just a bunch of possums in a human suit all along.
Oh no. Not again.
Oh yeah, hey Red, zoom out real quick. Show off the artwork. Ain't it beautiful?
Yep.
Skippy wanted to know John was coming in.
John is all done. So there's John Constantine in all his glory. We're just coloring in the fiends and monsters behind him. And then we're gonna blend all of it together with some smoke and some effects when I do go in to do the background and stuff. So there you have it. He looks good. I like it. Every time I look at him, I'm like, he looks so pretty. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of the way he came out. Look at that. He looks so good. Yes. I love you.
Since we've told V6 to move, he has not moved. He's not handling this well.
He's not handling anything well.
Oh my god, you know what looks adorable? Cuphead.
What the hell is Cuphead?
It is a platformer game, very similar to Mario Brothers or Mega Man. In fact, it's very close to Contra in the way it plays. But its aesthetic is old Max Fleischer cartoons.
Okay.
So, like Betty Boop and
oh, that must be what somebody was playing last night.
Yeah. So, somebody was playing that last night at the game store. I think that was actually a Twitch stream they were typing in.
Yeah.
But still, like, you saw that and you went like, I want to play this. This looks amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we've got all the base colors down, we're going to go ahead and put in the shadows. So we go down here and pick our darker color. What?
A poster somebody bought at a convention.
What is it? What is it? I can't see from out here on the floor. Oh, dear God.
I'm going to link this in the chat.
Please do.
Oh gosh, that's amazing!
For those of you who are not in the chat, who are watching this later, it is a poster of
Izuku Midoriya.
Izuku Midoriya from Boku no Hero Academia.
Or My Hero Academia for all you English speakers.
With, like, basically All Might's, like, regular facial expression.
Well, no, because there's one episode where he
yeah.
actually makes that face and says, Midoriya, do you remember that day after you worked so hard? Yeah, I remember that day. What do you remember? When you said, and then he goes into that face and says,
Eat this!
That's not what I was talking about, you idiot. Gorgeous. I would love to have one of those put up on the wall somewhere.
Eat
Put
this.
it up in the kitchen. Or in the dining room. Eat this! And I don't want to. Nope, you got it. made it.
What?
Nothing, just, what she said.
Oh, the chef made it. Hmm. What? What?
Somebody on, Ask Reddit
Yeah.
put in a typo. And now the comments are filled with people teasing him for it. Teachers of Reddit, what are your thoughts on midget spinners? Like, I didn't know that many midgets were into spin classes. But I mean, they can do whatever they want. I'm not going to judge them. This is racist against spinning people. It's like, not a teacher, but am a midget. Like to spin. It's like, this one. We call them first graders, sir. Which is not right. This is just...
No! I don't want to say that, Izzy. Why?
Izzy say, or somebody say it. What is it? What did Izzy say?
This makes me think of the
butt fidget spinner things.
Congratulations, Izzy. You have destroyed Rob, and I love you.
No, because I'm thinking of, so the magic set symbols.
Yep.
There's one that Mikella calls the fishes.
Okay.
It's supposed to be 3 daggers. But if you're holding it...
They're fish!
They're fish?
They look like fish.
I'm convinced they're daggers. But I've also seen some people call them the butt plugs.
Oh, God.
So...
Oh, dear. I can also see that, too. No! Izzy, it's okay. You don't need to apologize for killing my boyfriend.
I'm fine. What do you think of midget spinners? I think it's just as bad as dwarf tossing.
Dwarf tossing.
It's cruel and inhumane. When I see a bigger kid relentlessly spinning little people around and throwing them like a shot put, I feel disgusted. Should it be little people spinners?
These are great. What? What? What now?
Aerodynamically superior to larger counterparts.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's consensual, I don't care. Oh, these are... Not a teacher, but you shouldn't spin people. It's mean. My teacher doesn't like it. She says it's bullying. The new season of Beyblade starring Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis is amazing. I love Warwick Davis. He's awesome. He makes a great goblin. He makes a great Professor Flitwick. He makes...
He's just a good actor.
He makes a great willow.
Blade Runner 2049 was awesome, apparently. Alright. I'll take your word for it. Has anyone ever been in a marriage pact? Newest response, I made a pact with my fiancée that if we weren't married by our wedding date, we'd get married.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, technically. Good job.
I'm in a marriage pact with Yvonne.
I know. For the reason I'm reading this.
If we're not married by the time we're 40, we're gonna marry each other.
Oh, this one's sad.
What?
My cousin did. Not mine. The person who wrote this.
Mm.
It was heartbreaking. She is 6 years older than I am. She was 35 when this happened. The guy she made a pact with was a mama's boy cranked up to 11.
Oh no.
She made a marriage pact with someone she knew, watched her cousins and friends all get married and or have babies back-to-back in the space of a couple years, so they enacted their pact, proposed Christmas Day, married on Valentine's, fast-tracked a pregnancy. In the first trimester, things go south. Mama's boy involves his mother in their marital squabbles, who convinces him to leave his brand-new pregnant wife. Wife gives ultimatum, show up for the birth or stay gone. Guess who's back with her parents with the new baby?
Oh, that's sad.
And mind you, all the comments under there are like, she's better off without him.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He was a douchebag. What kind of person convinces their son to leave the woman carrying their grandchild?
Right?
Your cousin is 100 times better off without Norman Bates in the mix. Send her to just no mother-in-laws. In high school, my friend and I kind of had a crush on each other, but nothing happened because he had a girlfriend. We promised we'd get married if we were both single by the time we were 40. We lost touch after we finished school. I ran into him a couple of years ago, added him on Facebook. Then I became the biggest douchebag on my Facebook friends list, and I'd probably rather die on a fire than hang out with him again. That was a sharp left turn I was not prepared for. Everyone's been like, anyone else having whiplash from that post? My neck hurts. Okay, now this one. Google Mystery Missions. If you don't remember, Mystery Missions was a site where you put in a request, other people had to fulfill that request. Each time you reload the page, you get new ones to look through.
Okay.
I stumbled across hers looking for someone to talk to. This was a decade ago. We were both 14. She was from Memphis. I was from Chicago. We instantly became best friends. For years, we talked every single day. And around 17 or 18, we made a marriage pact saying by 30, we'd marry if we were still single. At this point, we both knew we had strong feelings for each other, but the thought of being in the same place didn't seem possible. Since the pact, we lost touch. It felt like a big piece of me was missing whenever we stopped talking. We both had relationships that didn't work out. About 2 years ago, we started talking again and talking about being in a relationship and being together.
Welcome back the same, Skippy. Be nice.
Met her for the first time 18 months ago. We're engaged. She found a new job in Chicago. And then the next person went, wait a minute. You can't do that. You're supposed to wait till you're 30. You have no respect for the rules of love and marriage.
Love and marriage. Love and marriage.
If you love her, why did you bring her to Chicago?
Oh, that's a burn on Chicago.
Yep. You know what happened the last time somebody burned Chicago?
Oh no.
They called it the Great Fire.
Oh god.
Anyway. Girl who
There's
did it
a
was
song
a total
about that.
cow. Anyway,
There's a song about that. It's a camp song for Girl Scouts.
every song you know is either an old opera or a camp song for Girl Scout.
Or Disney.
Excuse you. It could also be a Disney song.
That's what I just
It
said.
could also be a pop song.
We met on a computer bulletin board system when I was 21 in college. We both had ambiguous handles and didn't know each other's gender. Once he figured out I was a girl, he figured I was fat and ugly. I wasn't. Because why else would I be hanging out in the BBS with a bunch of geeks? When I figured out he was a guy, I thought he must be in his 40s. I considered the age difference and decided I could make it work. He was actually 14. Couldn't make that work. This was awfully inconvenient because we were falling in love. I finally agreed to marry him if I were single at age 60. He would eventually talk me down to 40. We tried dating other people, but we ended up disappointing them because we were both in love with someone else. We talked pretty much every day, usually via chat. Most of our relationships were long distance because we lived in different states. We got married when I was 29. He had just turned 23, which seems a lot more respectable.
Yeah.
We've been married 14 years. Damn, he needs to write a dating book for nerds, because clearly he was spitting some world-class game at 14.
Right.
If you're online, rule 1, be funny. Rule 2, rule 2, don't be unfunny. Good rules. Good rules there. Good rules. I think the problem with these is that when we're young, you feel like 30 is ancient and like your life will be mostly over. When you get to 30, you're just starting to figure things out. Same with 40 and 50 and 60. Uh-oh. Why does this man know he know nothing? That's the line, right?
Yep.
So, things I would like to do before we play D&D in 2 hours.
Okay.
I think we should all take a break. I think we should all limber up. Skippy, if you're still joining us and you're still in chat, and I'm not just saying this into the ether, you too, get a snack, take a nap. Take a snack nap. Just nap in a pile of Rice Krispie treats.
We have Rice Krispie treats.
You can come over here, nap in the pile. So there you go. But I think, I'm not trying to cut you off here, of course, Red, but I think if we want to be able to do D&D properly, we might need to cut this short.
Okay. This was fun, guys. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to end it here then. I might finish just blocking in the shadows and then post this to Tumblr. So, thank you for joining me for the 6th Inktober art stream. It was fun having you guys here. I enjoyed it. I enjoy you guys. This has been fun. I'm gonna go eat and nap. I'm fading.
Yeah.
I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to tune in tomorrow for the 7th October Inktober
thing.
Art stream. There we go. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.